We like to drink beer, a lot of it. After a long night of drinking and talking crime and conspiracies, there's nothing that wakes us up and gets us ready to start the day better than Just Brew coffee. With a great selection of roast levels to choose from, you're guaranteed to find one that suits your style. Small batch roasted to highlight the unique features of each coffee bean, Just Brew coffee caters to both casual and hardcore coffee drinkers alike. Since 2010, Just Brew Coffee has worked tirelessly to perfect the roasting process and technique, which has resulted in seriously delicious, always flavorful, and never bitter tasting coffee. If you're already drinking JBC, raise your mug. If you're not, raise your standards. Check them out in social media and remember, they roast, you just brew.
Check out their new online store at youjustbrew.com and up your coffee game today.
All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to some bonus material midweek Wednesdays. You're laughing at me. Did I do my radio voice?
A little bit.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday.
Good morning, it's the Buzzard Morning Zoo.
I'm Radio Mike. I'm going to be kicking it with you all afternoon. So we just wanted to get out some bonus material. Ian had the idea to find some wacky, weird, fucked up, macabre conspiracy news stories, and we thought we'd just bullshit about them for a little while and see how it goes, see what you guys think, just to kind of get some more content out there. We've had such good reviews on our shows, and people enjoy apparently listening to us drink and talk, so we'll try to give you a little bit more drinking and talking. So I don't know, how do we want to do this? Someone want to tell us a story?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first if you want. Mine might be quick.
Do it.
Sure.
What do you got for us, Mike?
All right. So in Indiana recently, March 4th, cops were called to a emergency room to investigate an accidental gunshot wound. Upon arriving at the hospital, they found a 50-year-old man, I believe, a 46-year-old man who said he accidentally shot himself in the dick.
Ouch.
Upon questioning him, he said that he was out for a morning walk and had the gun tucked into his waistband. I imagine it was gray sweatpants. It just feels like it would be. And the gun started to slip down his pants. He went to go adjust and grab, and the gun went off. It entered in his body right above the penis, and the bullet came out his scrotum.
Ooh.
Literally worst case scenario, I think.
So he fucked up everything.
He cocked up. So he's being treated for that. On top of it all, here's the real kick in the dick. He is unlicensed gun owner.
Oh, so he got in trouble on top of it.
So he'll be getting in trouble for that. Let me look it up here. It was sent over to the Grant County prosecuting attorney, and they're going to investigate and determine if the man deserves further punishment after that self-inflicted dick wound.
So did this guy live in a bad neighborhood? Or is he just one of those guys that has to have a gun with him all the time?
The article is very short. It did not say. He was out. It looked like it was pretty early in the morning. They responded to it at 6:44 a.m. So he was out for like a morning stroll.
You know those guys, they always have to have their pistol with them.
His 9mm.
Is that what it was?
Blew off his 3-incher.
So was a large part of his penis destroyed, or do you have specifics?
That was literally it. There was no specifics, and we will not be posting any photos should I find any. But it went in, like I said, it says above the penis and came out the scrotum. So take that for what it's worth. Lesson to be learned: don't walk around with a gun that's not licensed and that you shouldn't be carrying around.
It's quite a trajectory on that bullet.
Yeah. It's a magic bullet, if you will.
Yeah, the whole thing doesn't sound safe at all. Just having a gun in your waistband of your sweatpants.
No.
Not even in a holster or anything.
No.
Safety off.
This is why you should be taking classes and being safe with your firearms, because you can end up like this dumbass.
Yeah.
On the bright side, though, he's not going to breed anymore. So
Yeah. So there's that. We're not going to have any
Very
other
true.
gun injuries from his
exiting the gene pool.
yeah, right.
I have no problem with that.
So I don't know. That was my story. That was what 2 minutes we got through. I don't know what else there is to talk about that one. Kids, no kids. Kids don't own guns. Adults, take proper care of your firearms. Don't put them in the waistband of your sweatpants at your 6:44 a.m. walk.
What? Fuck. What was his name? Lorena Bobbitt. What was her?
John Wayne Bobbitt?
Yeah, but then something happened to him where like he tried to get a surgery done to repair his dick, and then it ended up. He repaired it, and then he did something to get it bigger, and then the bigger surgery fucked it up, and then he lost it again.
He lost it again?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I remember seeing a porno with him after he had it fixed.
Just like Franken
Yeah,
Wiener or something.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, right?
I don't disagree with you. I've just never heard this.
Yeah.
You mean that was what the movie was called?
I think it was like Franken something.
I don't remember the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, I've never
After
seen
they
it.
rebuilt it and made it all a
Right.
monstrosity. Do they do penile transplants? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
They
I
do
think
yet?
they do, yeah.
Is that really?
They fixed his, and then he tried to make it bigger later on with the porn.
But I'm talking
thing.
like a straight transplant, like off a cadaver. Boom, take that.
I think I read one not too long ago, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they found his dick and then reattached
I think
it.
they did.
Yeah.
So if that happens to you, and then like the next time your wife gives you a blowjob, is she cheating on you because she's sucking another man's dick? I just want to know.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
No on that one.
All right.
No.
All right, I'm just.
I'd be creeped out if I was a woman, actually. I'd be really weirded out by that whole...
Blowing a penile implant?
Yeah, probably.
Pull it down. It's like a whole different skin color. You never know. You beggars can't be choosers. You take what they have available, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they have a new penis for you, just
You take it.
Take what's on the shelf.
Well, you don't take this guy's though, because his is half blown off now. I think his is ruined. Like all of us, we can't donate our livers probably because no one's going to need those. It'd do more damage probably. For being honest about it.
The other thing I want to say too about Lorena Bobbitt, they have that new documentary on Amazon, and I was too young at the time to really remember. I didn't realize how big of a piece of shit that guy was.
He didn't seem to be a nice man.
No.
Well, he used to be on Howard all the time, so that's how I knew a lot of that story.
Yeah, I didn't know like how abusive that relationship was and stuff like that.
Maybe that's something we got to cover one day because I don't know anything about that story.
Yeah, I just remember it being like a tabloid, like a joke thing, kind of. I didn't realize that dude was such a piece of shit.
All right. Well, that's what I got.
Who's up next?
One of you two.
So I'm gonna go over.
Let's save the good one for last.
So I'm gonna go over Momo. I'm sure both of you guys have heard about this at some point now. It's gotten a little viral again.
Well, I heard that Kanye's idiot wife brought it out into the public domain again.
Yeah, she made it even worse.
Are we officially going on record that Kanye is the smart one in that relationship? Because I don't know if I stand by that. I don't know if I
I'm
can get
gonna
behind it.
reserve all my comments on this subject.
We should just stay focused on Momo.
Yeah, so late last year, it popped up online. That was last year, right?
It was last year, yeah.
Because remember, Michael had seen it online and freaked out. He just saw the picture of it through just looking up
Googling it.
stupid
It's
shit.
pretty creepy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a Japanese sculpture.
Yeah.
I think it translates to mother bird, is what it
You
translates
see
to.
that thing, you say motherfucker. God damn.
But it popped up as a like a suicide game kind of thing through the WhatsApp app. But so when Michael saw it, and I'm like, oh, I've never even fucking heard of this. So I started researching it, like digging, because I was like, well, I want to find it. I want to message Momo and see what's going on. And I couldn't find anything. And the more I looked, it was like, it seems like a creepypasta. Like there's no evidence to support this. So then, was that like 2 weeks ago? It popped back up again. I saw like every parent, people that have kids now that graduate high school on Facebook freaking out about Momo.
Right.
I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, why is everybody freaking out about this?
Right.
And then I see that the news is reporting that some woman, this Tara Neiswanger, claimed that her kids were watching a YouTube video of Peppa Pig, and then spliced into it was Momo telling them to shoot people with guns and
Fuck.
But there's no evidence of any of it. I think these people are just made this stuff up, and then it just spiraled last week or the week before, and then Kim Kardashian hopped on board with her stupid ass opinions and made it even more popular.
But there are the YouTube videos that are getting shit spliced in them. Have you seen those stories?
Is this the one we were talking about with the slice long way
Yeah.
for attention? And
There's kids videos on YouTube now where somebody will re-upload them, and right in the middle of like a 45-minute like kids video, there'll be a guy who walks on screen and tells kids how to cut their arms, and then like for attention and how to cut your arm to kill yourself.
So it's not Momo though, right?
It's not Momo.
Okay.
It's an actual guy, and then he walks off screen and the video continues.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is there are real issues on YouTube with kids stuff. Momo is just a creepy pasta.
Right.
Yeah. And I thought it was so silly. I was seeing like police departments tweeting out about it, saying teach your kids the dangers of Momo
But
and whatever.
there's no evidence that video actually exists.
No, because then YouTube takes forever to pull a video. If you report it, it doesn't happen overnight.
so maybe someone put these two stories together, and that's where this came from.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What did you say? You said before the Momo suicide game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like where you contacted on WhatsApp and somebody's telling you, it's like a progression thing of like self-harm, and then it eventually ends with you killing yourself.
Like I saw that lady you referenced on the news, and she was pretty adamant that she had seen the video.
Well, that's what I said. There are real dangers on YouTube. Like there's that whole Elsa Gate rabbit hole you can go down, where it's these videos of like, it looks like kid-friendly stuff, but it's real bizarre. It teaches them the wrong colors. Like, it's just really strange. And then you get into, if you keep going, then it gets like sexually inappropriate stuff. And then there's weird encrypted comments on all these videos. And when I was looking into it, I saw a theory that it's actually like child porn stuff, where these comments will get linked to stuff in the dark web.
Really?
Yeah, so there is really strange stuff on YouTube that's...
Maybe you guys should take your kids to the park and not put them in front of... and not park them in front of YouTube all day.
Good one.
Yeah. So I was really interested in Momo last year, and I was trying hard to find Momo to talk to on WhatsApp, and I couldn't find anybody to respond to me. There was lots of them on there, but
He's
no one.
He's a scary looking fucker too.
Yeah, it's creepy. I feel bad.
Girl, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called Mother Bird. Have you ever seen the full body of it?
I don't think so.
Because it's got like a bird body and bird feet. Yeah,
that's neat. I like.
I know. I feel bad for the artist too, because he came out. Yeah. I saw an article with him, and he said like, I just fucking made a sculpture. You know,
I would have that thing on my house. That's cool as shit.
I don't know, man.
It
is pretty scary. It is pretty spooky.
Oh, it's creepy.
I'm not a fan. It's like a mixture of the Ring Girl,
yeah, exactly,
and like a weird ostrich, or
The
something.
Grudge, and
didn't we talk about The Ring on the show once? I don't like that movie. I couldn't get into it.
I love The Ring.
I like it. I haven't seen the newest
high
one,
school, and I just couldn't get into it.
Japanese one too, the Ringu, the original.
I haven't seen that.
But that's what I got. I got the Momo. I was just really annoyed by all the hysteria that was going on. I was just looking at all. I'm like,
that's why you suggested this whole thing, this whole podcast, just so you can rant about Momo.
Just so
this is going to be a one and done.
He's like, God damn it! I need an outlet to talk about this. Wait a minute, I'm a professional podcaster.
Share my views with the world.
Mm-hmm. All right, Dave. Best for last.
Well, I came across this story. It took place in Florida, of course, because everything like this is either in Florida or Germany. Headline: Florida man arrested for having sex with a dog and posting the video online.
Where'd he post it to?
Not exactly sure.
Spliced in a kid's YouTube video.
So the police, someone tipped them off. They had said that they had seen this video, and the police did this investigation. And how did they quote this? Through various investigative techniques,
The detectives tracked down the video. Like, what does that mean? Scouring the dark web for like pooch porn hub or something?
It means one of the
What does
police
that
was
mean?
having his own private time late on a Friday night, stumbled across it, and was like, "Uh-oh, we need to find a way to make this appear as if it was an investigation."
So apparently this guy was dressed up as a dog himself.
Yikes.
And he was having sex with a Siberian husky. Then the dog tried to get away. The police said the dog was clearly in distress, tried to get away. And then the guy was assaulting the dog with sex toys. So I believe he was beating the dog with a dildo as he was trying to escape.
So he was obviously, or he's been arrested, and
He's been arrested, 21-year-old guy. Maybe we could post a picture of him. He's
Nice young man.
He's a handsome gentleman. I can't imagine why he would turn to canine carnal knowledge.
I was hoping it was at least going to be a wiener dog.
I think you'd kill a wiener dog if you tried to fuck it. They're too.
Well, maybe not this guy. Look at him.
So I took another
Got a
quick look,
small dick.
and he was actually in a husky costume himself, not just a.
Well, that makes it
generic
better
dog
then. It was just
costume.
husky on husky crime. So you're going to send out his picture? Is that going to be the face that we post out for this midweek?
I think
clip?
so. He's
Sure.
an interesting. What's his name? Christian Nichols. He's an interesting looking fellow. So yeah, I'm sure they found it on the dark web. I don't know if that's a big thing on the dark web. Doggy fucking.
I would imagine anything that's disgusting and not right is found on the dark web. That's what I would assume.
And there's no reason to go there unless you're looking for something illegal.
Yeah, I'm scared to look on the dark web.
I wouldn't even know how to get to the dark web.
Yeah, I know how to get there, but I just never.
I don't think it's probably not worth it.
There's nothing to do there unless you are looking to do something illegal.
Yeah.
Really
They also removed a second dog from his home when they went to arrest him.
good.
That other dog probably felt bad. It was getting no attention. Why is that first?
What about
husky
me? I'm not
overlooked?
pretty enough
Yeah,
for
right.
you.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's
It's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
You know what's interesting about Florida though? It's always you always think like, oh, it's Florida. Like, Florida's where all the weird shit happens. They have that law that the sunshine law that lets everything be more public than other states. So you can easily access like all the dumb shit
Right.
that happens there.
Florida still sucks.
Well,
for the
yeah,
record.
no, I
it
don't
is
like
the worst
Florida.
state in the country.
I hated it when I was there for a week, and I absolutely hated it.
It is so miserably hot and humid.
Yeah, like Florida in July is
Ugh.
terrible.
Yeah,
You get
no.
out of the shower and you're just dripping with sweat already. What's the point?
Right.
But it's where all the weird stuff happens. Remember Adam Carolla? He had a radio show. He had a bit called Florida or Germany. They would tell a story, and you had to pick whether it happened in Florida or
You've
Germany.
told me about that. I've
That's
not-
hilarious.
This time, Florida.
That's awesome. That'd be a fun game.
So, guy bangs dog. That's my story for the week.
So a guy shoots his dick off, Momo, and guy bangs a dog.
Yeah, and what was that picture I found earlier? Maybe we can post that house in Philly about Beyonce
Using the Bible pages as tampons.
Yeah.
You can
That
post
was
that.
interesting.
What'd that guy have? Yeah, a sign on his house that says Beyonce uses Bible pages as tampons. It is witchcraft.
Maybe she does.
Along with I hate Satan all over his house.
Do we know the story behind this guy?
No, someone just saw it driving past this house in Philly. They have that whole furnace party thing going on there too. Maybe we can talk about that next week.
We will have to because I don't even know what that is.
What's that?
The thing I sent you guys, that letter that someone was putting around there
Oh,
with the
yeah.
melting yourself in metal shit.
Yeah.
So
That was
Maybe
freaky.
We should do that next week. Just
Yeah,
do
we
the,
can talk.
the whole little midweek on that.
yeah, we can do it. Dive into that next week.
Okay. Well, I guess we got 3 nice little fun stories in there. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know what you think. We're going to try to do this every week throughout like a little bonus episode for you guys. So
Yeah. If you don't like it, tell us to fuck off. We won't do it anymore.
yeah. Send us a picture of Momo and tell us to hurt ourselves or do whatever he does, progressively do worse things to each other.
And then send us if you guys have any stories.
Yeah, if
send
there's
them
any
along.
stories you guys want us to talk about, send them to us. Or if there's anything crazy you see, because, there might be times when we're a little slow on news. So send us stuff. And then...
Or if you've ever fucked a dog, let us know. Maybe we'll
if you've
interview
ever
you on
fucked
the
a
show.
dog or shot your dick off or you've seen Momo on YouTube, that's the real thing. If we find Momo on YouTube,
Yeah,
send that to us.
send me proof. I want proof of this.
Yeah.
That's not some troll shit. I want
Right.
I want the proof. I want the Peppa Pig video.
It's fucked up.
Show me the pig.
All right. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, @Necronomipod. We will talk to you guys Sunday.
Cheers.